Please like and subscribe.
Aquarius, welcome to your reading. This reading is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, or wherever Aquarius is in your birth chart, or just if you feel drawn to the reading. I could be picking up on your energy or on the energy of someone who's in your energy. So if it doesn't feel like I'm speaking about you, please switch the energies around. Okay, cards are exploding. What's going on, Aquarius? Woo! Please remember, Aquarius, that this is a general spirit check-in, not a one-to-one spirit check-in. So please take what you need and leave the rest behind. I do offer personal readings. If you'd like a personal reading, you can find the information in the description box below. Creator, please bless this reading. Please bring in the knowledge and the wisdom of the Most High for Aquarius's person, or for whoever comes into the reading. Thank you. What? Oh, okay. The King of Swords is on the bottom of the deck. So the King of Swords in reverse, I should say, on the bottom of the deck. So the energy that is supporting the entire reading is malicious, plotting. Someone could be malicious and plotting, obstinate. Someone could be seen or is being harsh, hesitating, unreliable, even sadistic. Ooh, what is this? It certainly does not match to the Aquarius position. So there's a battle going on here. We have, no, I'm going to put the bottom of the deck over here on this side. Just because how the cards are laid out. Just so we can see it all. All right, so in your recent past, Aquarius, you've come into a new alliance. You or somebody else has come into hope, kindness, a new alliance. You've also come into some sort of acceptance, moving on, moving forward, and finding peace. Good job. But for somebody else, they haven't reached into healing, or this is after a time of no healing, a time of acknowledging in order to come into this, you had to go into the fact that there was no healing available to you, and you found this healing on your own. Oh my gosh. This feels like a repetition or a deepening of the reading I did yesterday, or the day before yesterday, about it was called They Look Like a Fool for Trying to Sabotage You, and they know that you know it. This is what I feel. No, I guess I'll put another card over this, because there was a lack of healing that was, you were kept in a place of like, the word oubliette keeps coming back to me. Oubliette, oubliette, oubliette. And oubliette comes out of the time of the castles, way back in Europe even. I'm sure they were worldwide. When the elite would have these underground chambers, like deep pits built into the middle of their castles. And when they would invite their friends over, yeah, come over for dinner. And their friends would come over only to find out it's a trap, and that this person that lived in the castle really hated their guts and would toss them down into this oubliette. And an oubliette there was only one way in and one way out, and that was in the opening in the floor of the castle. And this oubliette went way down hundreds of feet, and often there was spikes on the bottom. So whenever this person fell in, they would like impale themselves on the spike. It was awful. And they were left there to be forgotten about. Okay? So someone tried to cast you into an oubliette and to forget about you, to be like, somebody's a freaking narcissist. Are you kidding me? Ugh, this energy is awful. This energy is absolutely... Ugh. This energy is 100% this. That's exactly what's coming in. But this is what you've overcome. Okay. Aquarius, you were somebody else. Either you cast somebody into an oubliette or somebody cast you into an oubliette. But you, I'm feeling, have overcome this. You overcame this. You saw the bullshit. You saw the lies, you saw the bullshit, you saw the deception that this person cast into your life unapologetically. Unapologetically, that word is coming in. The Creator wants this word landing on the earth firmly, because I'm feeling this person's even used the word unapologetic. I'm just being myself unapologetically. So basically, you're being a narcissistic asshole, doing whatever you want, failing to see how your actions impact others, failing to see how your actions are, failing to see the ramifications of your actions upon other people. No, because it's all about you. It's all about you, right? Oh my gosh. So somebody saw the bullshit in somebody else. They were finally ready to see it. They were ready to see the duplicity, the bullshit, the lies. And that's all you needed to see, because she brought you into, you realized you were somebody else. Aquarius realized that whoever cast you into the oubliette is in their own oubliette. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Creator. Because what we do to others, we do to ourselves. That's a universal axiom. It's only a freaking psychopath and a fucking narcissist that'll be like, oh no, that's not true. You know, like, no. That will argue against that to their death, because they don't want to be held accountable for anything that they do. They can't stand behind their actions. There you go. They can't stand behind their actions. They'll deflect, they'll blame, they'll do everything else. And this is what you saw. And this is exactly what you needed to see, and it allowed you to bring you into temperance, because you were in the right place. Somebody tried to fuck with you and fuck with your life, fuck with your sense of healing, fuck with your sense of creativity, maybe even your relationship. You could have been in a relationship with a Gemini. Maybe this person is a Gemini that's done this to you, but you saw the truth. And you just said, okay, the only way out of this, yes, okay, thank you, Creator. The fastest way to the light, it's not our darkness. We don't get delivered to the light to escape our darkness. We get delivered to the light by our darkness. Only those of us that are ready to see the dark. Otherwise, people will cling to their dark. They don't want to see the light. They'll cling into the darkness. So you have been delivered to the light by your darkness. By your darkness, you saw the truth. You saw the truth of the agreement that you were in not even like an agreement, but a relationship, a contract that you were in with somebody, and how they were fucking you the whole time. Oh my God. And you are okay. You figured out the fastest way to the truth, the fastest way into the light is through yourself. Through yourself. So you have some incredible spiritual faculties within you to bring you here. To bring you here. You are in touch with the divine. You are in touch with a sacred realm within you that brought you, allowed you to temper you in the midst of such fucking bullshit. I'm sorry, this is what I just, when I hear Caroline Myss, I thought the same thing. She's now in her like 80s now, I think, or her 70s, I don't know, but she realizes the amount of time she has left on the planet, and she has no fucking time to waste. She's if you're gonna come to her conference, she's gonna change your life, guaranteed. Because she says, like, I can reimburse you your money, but I can never give you back your time. And when we get older, we realize time, how precious it is as we get older. But somebody else has nothing but time to waste. They're in a youthful spirit. Oh, I just heard the quote by George Bernard Shaw, "Youth is wasted on the young," by George Bernard Shaw. So absolutely. So you or somebody else, and I'm feeling this is you, Aquarius, put yourself into a hangman position, tempering yourself, put yourself into a hangman position to become enlightened. Look at the light around this person's head. This person, yes, just putting yourself into a hangman position. This is also the symbol of Jupiter. This is the symbol of Jupiter also. It's actually, I'll be honest, this is a Jupiter backwards. Either way, you or somebody else put yourself into a position to see the truth, to until you could see the truth, and you saw the truth. You saw the truth. You paid Sharon the truth. This is an exact replica of the last reading I just did. Holy smoke. You saw the truth. You told Sharon the truth about what the hell you were doing here. Oh, bear medicine is here. Bear medicine is here. Oh my gosh, bear medicine is here. Because this is what I'm feeling you're telling Sharon, is the fact that, yeah, you stayed in this relationship, in this realm for the length of time that you did until you got the truth, and the truth came through the nutrients. Okay, bear medicine. What do bears eat? And I'm speaking specifically of the grizzly bear. Grizzly bears eat carrion, which is rotten meat, when they let their kill go into the decomposition process. Why does this happen? Because there are nutrients. Take that beeping as a confirmation. There are nutrients in the decomposition process that aren't found anywhere else. Whoever I'm speaking to, you are a healer. You are a medicine healer. Bear medicine does not come into every reading. It comes into specific readings. Spirit will come in with bear medicine to speak directly to a medicine healer. So whoever I'm speaking to, the Creator wants you to know that you are a healer. You needed to stay in this realm, in this, they're saying a boiling pot. It's a crucible, a kind of a crucible. You were being refined until the impurities of you came to the surface and could be scraped off, leaving a more pure substance, purified substance of who you are. That's what I'm seeing here, of what you went through with all of this. With the entire thing is temperance. So you told Sharon that you needed to stay there. And you may not have consciously done this, but your soul has processed this. And your soul is the one that has spoken to Sharon. Maybe you processed this also consciously. Maybe you did. And stating that you needed to stay there until you were done. You couldn't leave until you were done. And you didn't know when you were done until you knew that you were done. And that's how it is. We don't know until we know. It's a feeling that comes from within us. We're done. It doesn't come from the mind. It doesn't come from the head. It's not a concept. It's not an idea. It's a knowing. It's a deep knowing within the guts. You're done. I'm done. And that's exactly what you did, understanding that you needed to gain specific nutrients from the decomposition process that you were in with this awful energy. Jesus, what the hell? Incredible. I'm seeing a Lippinzanner stallion. Lippinzanner stallions are trained in very narrow, tight pens, very tight. And the horse will stand there and the trainer will whip the horse on the back, and the horse wants to lunge forward, but it can't because it's in a very narrow confinement. So the horse can only jump. And when the training is over, and that's what I'm seeing here, when the training is over and the walls come down, that horse is magnificent. Oh, I'm hearing defying gravity. You're defying gravity because of where you've been. Oh my God, you have released psychic weight that was weighing you down in the spiritual realm and therefore also on the earth. And whatever you went through, yes, this was a crucible. There was impurities coming up to be scraped off. Those impurities that were scraped off was the psychic weight. And you are more purified. Oh my God. And this brings you into a happy energy, very fulfilled, very, oh my gosh, joyful. You have a sense of homecoming into you. Your soul coming home to you. Connected to the greater global soul. They're saying connected to the greater global soul. Oh my gosh. Not only are you returning, okay, this is an evolution from the last reading, because not only are you returning, but you're returning with language of knowing, at homecoming, that you have, oh my gosh, this is incredible. You have within you, you now carry within you the wisdom that you gained from so much time in the underworld that was part of your contract. Do you understand how many people don't make it out of these contracts? Like I need you to understand this, how rare you are, how exceptional you are. If you could feel the energy I'm feeling from the spirit realm around me regarding this reading, and how proud your guides are, how proud of you your ancestors are, how proud of you, they're saying, even your descendants are, regardless if you have children or not. You don't need to have children to have descendants. Your actions are your descendants. Your actions will echo into eternity after you. Those are your true children. Our children, yes, are our children. If you have actual children, yes, those are your children. But so are your actions. Oh, and somebody's had some shitty children, some shitty actions. They released some pretty shitty behavior onto the planet. And I'm getting the same defiant energy I got in the last reading. I don't need your apology. And to the person that commented and said that forgiveness is for both people, so that may be true in certain specific cases where both people are open to it. But someone can't be forgiven that doesn't feel that they need to be forgiven, that's unapologetic. Somebody can't be forgiven if they can't receive it. When I think of the bishop, this was a shocking story. There was a bishop that had committed all kinds of horrific things to minors, how we all know what the Catholic Church has been involved in, okay? Anyway, this was like many youth that were affected in a horrific way from this specific one individual. And the Vatican exonerated him. And you know what he did? He still went home and killed himself. So it looks like forgiveness wasn't open to him either. So I'm just keeping it real. I'm just keeping it real. Yes, in my naivety, I used to believe that forgiveness was for everybody. But coming through the eye of the needle, I realized forgiveness is for those who seek it. You can't force your forgiveness onto somebody else that doesn't feel like they deserve it. And you can't force your forgiveness onto somebody else that says, fuck you, I didn't do anything wrong. I don't need you to fucking forgive me. And that's the energy that's in here. I don't need your fucking forgiveness. Great. Stay in this energy then. That's totally great. That's up to you. You must be happy here. And some people are. But whoever you are, you're not. You're moving on. So I just wanted to make that clear, okay? Okay, they're asking for the animal's divine deck to be clarified with the deck. Woo. Woo. All right. Creator, what was the Five of Cups? What was the Five of Cups? What was this acceptance? What was Aquarius or their person moving on from? Okay, the first card that came out is the Queen of Swords. Oh my gosh, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Cups. Are you kidding me? What? Oh my gosh. And the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so the Creator's not saying what you're moving on from. The Creator is more or less illustrating this energy. So you have overcome, Aquarius. You or somebody else that you were dealing with has overcome. They've overcome a great sense of loss. A great sense of loss. Absolutely. And you overcame it. You or somebody else overcame it. Not only did you overcome it, okay, the Queen of Swords. Yes, this is perfect. The Queen of Swords is a widow. Her king died. So some sort of, what is the king? The king is a mature energy. It's an energy in your life that has matured, that has that you allowed to mature, and it even had authority. So maybe some sort of, so she was dependent upon her king. So there was some sort of even a codependency upon somebody else. Maybe someone was codependent on you, Aquarius, or maybe this was you codependent on somebody else. But you overcame this. When the king died, the queen has to become the king. in order to maintain her will over her own kingdom. So you had to become something within you, a behavior. You were dependent on some sort of action. Maybe you were dependent. The action was maybe the action of being dependent upon, or the action was some sort of, maybe it was a job, a career, maybe it was some form of stability in your life that died. Some sort of stability contract that came to a close. And you had to figure out how to bring that energy or develop a new sense of action that could carry you and integrate you with the queen so you could maintain your will over your life. Maybe you had to become self-employed. Maybe you lost your job and you had to become self-employed. Maybe you had to move in with a friend. Maybe you had to, whatever you've done, you have pivoted action. You have pivoted with action. And it's working. It's serving you. It is, and you bringing you into the Queen of Swords energy, where this is now serving you. You are integrated, masculine and feminine in one, and you are not to be fucked with. The Queen of Swords is not to be fucked with. In my Hermetic deck, she's got some guy's severed bloody head in her hands. Okay? You don't fuck with her. Or you do and find out. But at the same time that she's one hell of a warrior, she's also incredibly nurturing. Very, very nurturing, very loving, compassionate, and supportive. And with these two energies, whoever is recovering here, whoever is moving on and recovering and finding peace, is rebuilding their life. Is rebuilding, absolutely. What is the star in reverse, creator? What is the star in reverse? This is Aquarius energy in reverse. This is also with Sagittarius energy. So there's Sagittarius energy at the heart of the reading. Yeah, Sagittarius energy. Sagittarius and Scorpio are next door neighbors in the zodiacal wheel. They're also, Sagittarius is the great philosopher, also connected to shamanism. So is Scorpio. It's no accident that they're next door neighbors on the zodiacal wheel. As I said, I'm speaking to a medicine healer. The spirit is speaking through me to a medicine healer. What is the star in reverse? So whoever you were dealing with, Aquarius, I think knew that you were somebody powerful and they tried to fuck you up. Somebody was jealous. Somebody was jealous of you. Or maybe you were jealous of them. Aquarius, maybe you were jealous of them. What was the star, creator, in reverse? What was the star in reverse, creator? Okay. The creator is giving me some cards here. Yes, okay. You got 4 cards, creator. I mean, Aquarius. Creator. Okay. Holy smoke. So the star. Death came in. There is a sense of death. The ending. An ending. It was an ending. An ending to an illusion, even. You know, whatever happened with this person, we're not delivered to the light to escape our darkness. We're delivered to the light by our darkness. And I'm feeling that this situation served you by kind of plunging you into darkness, into your own darkness, that delivered you into the light. But it won't just deliver you there. You have to seek it. You have to want it. It won't just take you into the light. Some people will be like, fuck the light, fuck that, I'm not going there. No, I'm going to stay in the darkness. I'm going to stay in the shadows. I'm going to stay hiding. And that's, we're all at our own place of evolution. Okay, and yes. So something has come to an end, a death. Again, Hanged Man. Oh, whatever happened here, Aquarius, and the lack of healing, I'm feeling like you were hung up for quite a while. You were hung up for quite a while to come in to see how this served you, the connection. The connection until you got clear. Oh, I'm hearing holotropic thinker. You're a holotropic thinker. You or whoever this energy belongs to is a holotropic thinker, not a linear thinker, a holotropic thinker. Yes. This death, whatever happened, was trying to keep you from your high priestess energy, but this person in their stupidity didn't realize that their actions, they didn't realize who the fuck you are. And that they're saying alchemist, you're an alchemist. And you used this energy to bring you into your further develop. They're saying, they corrected me, to further develop your high priestess energy. Not just to bring you into it, but to develop it within you. Thank you for that clarity. Thank you. And that helped you heal. That helped you heal from a betrayal. That helped you heal from overcome. That helped you heal from alienation. Oh my God, whoever did this to you was trying to alienate you. It helped you heal from deception, distraction, confusion. Somebody was trying to confuse you even. Understand that, and look what's on the bottom of the deck, and this is corresponding to these cards. So you came into a new power. You came into a new power. What I was going to say is understand that all confusion is the confusion of motives. So you're not the one that was confused. Whoever plunged you into this bullshit, they're either a friggin' psychopath or they're a fucking narcissist, okay? Because they're not clear about themselves. There's I can't remember what his name is. He's a psychologist on YouTube, and I watched one of his shorts, and he said, if you question whether or not you're a narcissist, you're not a narcissist. He said, because narcissists don't have the capacity to self-examine, self-evaluate. They don't have it. They lack that ability. They need that feedback from people around them because they can't see their own reflection. They're a kind of a vampire. Vampires don't have a reflection. Neither does a narcissist. Okay? And when you take that same image and go to a much higher degree, neither does a master. A master doesn't have a reflection either. A master is a cooked goose. They don't have an image to uphold anymore. Okay? So, but whoever this is not a master. Okay? I was just bringing that in to balance it out. Okay? To balance out the concept of no reflection, but that's not what this is. But I'm feeling that's what you're going into. That's where you're headed, is into mastery. Oh, that's why they brought that in. Okay, thank you, Creator. What is the Lovers, Creator? What is the Lovers in reverse? What is the Lovers in reverse? What is the Lovers in reverse? Holy. Whew. This energy is intense. And I'm so honored at the feedback from the last reading. Just incredible. It always amazes me and humbles me and moves me so greatly how Spirit speaks to all of you in your own individual ways. You know, the spirit of tarot is so incredibly mysterious. Okay, the Fool. Okay, all of these? Okay. Oh my God, the Lover's up right now. And the Emperor. Okay. Oh my gosh. So what's happened here with the Lovers in reverse? There was a recalibration of... See, I thought this was a relationship, but what the Creator's telling me is no, this is the masculine and feminine energies within this individual. That was almost gone through like a death, that went through a death, through the death and rebirth process. Starting out now brand new. You went through the underworld, and I'm feeling that you've come through it. You are connected. The Queen of Pentacles, you are connected. This is the white buffalo calf woman. So yes, when they say you found peace up here, absolutely, you're embodying this now. You're able to embody a sense of peace regarding this situation that you have healed from. You did this. You did this. Your sheer will and your hard work. You brought yourself here. The fastest way to the light is through yourself, through the truth. That's going through the eye of the needle. What does the Bible say? It is easier for a camel to enter into the kingdom of heaven than it is for a rich man. Oh, it's easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle than it is for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of heaven. The reason is the rich man isn't necessarily, the scripture is not necessarily talking about money, but about attachment. The rich man is rich with what? Issues, power, baggage, many things that they cling to, many things that hold gravity. The root word of gravity is grave. And they correspond to the 7 sins of the 7 planets, the dark passions, the chains that we're all born into our birth chart of Chronos. You want to know what your chains are? Get to know what your birth chart is and the houses they correspond to. That's your chains. That's your work. Okay? So you have defied gravity. That's what came into this. You defied gravity. Oh my gosh. You defying gravity. Because you've released a lot of heavy gravitational energy that you were clinging to, or that was clinging to you by magnetics. The work you've done to shift your own magnetics, to shift what was true for you. And you did, and you brought yourself into peace. This has restored your lover's energy, released it, and you can now create from this effortlessly. And this brings you into a brand new worldly power that you are establishing through you and through your life onto this earth. You have become your own Zeus. That's how this is. The master becomes their own master. They got to go through the dark night of the soul. The dark night of the soul is when your concept of God dies, because that God never existed. That God was brought to you by your parents, your mother, your father, your pastor, your priest, your friends, your bishop, your teacher, your neighbor, your grandparents, but it didn't come through you. When you go through the dark night of the soul, that's when your new understanding, your old understanding of God will die. You will spend some time in the bardo. The bardo meaning like a no man's land, where the death has died. What has died? Something has died. Your concept of God has died, but the new concept, the new, not concept, let me correct that. The new revelation of God has not yet come within you. God is no longer, will no longer be an off-planet white man in a beard sitting up on a throne far away from the earth. Now God is within you. And it's not like the old God. Okay, the dark night of the soul. Creator, what is the Two of Swords in reverse? 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 Oh, the Emperor in reverse, the Seven of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the Five of Swords upright. So yes, you saw the truth about the power schema that you were plugged into, the deceptiveness of it, how it didn't serve you anymore, how it never really did serve you. It served you in the way of developing your will and your clarity about what doesn't work for you, and it helped you survive. It did sustain you. It did keep you alive. It did sustain you. It did serve you in a very basic foundational way until it didn't. You know, what adult still plays with building blocks? What adult still plays with the you know, the basic toys of their youth, you know, and I mean plays with them. Like, no, we might, you know, have moments where we can get back into our childlike state and create from that place. But no, you've had to put a lot of your toys away. A lot of the old mechanisms that helped you survive, those were just survival. Now you're coming into your own authority, but you've seen how, and this could be even your own sense of, I am feeling that you have a sense of apology towards yourself. Like, oh my God, I didn't know that this was as harmful to me as it was. But you know, that's what I mean. Bear medicine is here. Bear medicine is here. Because you had to stay there to get the nutrients and get the wisdom, the understanding, the answers. You weren't done until you were done. And that is bear medicine. Okay, so the illusions about this power, a worldly power. This is a system of power that has failed you, and you can see it now. You see it clearly. And it had to fail you. Because when it fails you, it forces you to go within and find your own power. Develop your own power. Develop your own power. Developing your own high priestess energy. That's what this is. And you see why this had to fail you. For a while, you didn't have direction. For a while, you were sort of coasting. You were sort of drifting. You didn't have direction. You were, they just said disoriented. For a while, you were a little bit disoriented. You know, and that's what the bardo does. The bardo is kind of disorienting, a no man's land. Because you can't live there forever. It's a no man's land because it's the bardo. It's like being in outer space. There's, you know, there's no up, there's no down, there's no left, there's no right. It's all confusing. It's painful. The ground under your feet isn't even there. Like you're like in a state of free fall. And the new foundation has not yet been developed under you. It's in the process of coming towards you. But you're also in the process of developing the consistency within yourself to stand. That's all in process of the soul. Stand on new foundations. Stand within a new understanding of you. So you felt like for a while you didn't have any direction. And seeing... Yes, you were seeing how the system of power that you were plugged into had to win at all cost. Lying, cheating, stealing. This is more Aquarius energy. You know, you could have been dealing with an Aquarius, or this is your energy showing up. But you're seeing how this Aquarius energy, yes, how they were not in their best. They didn't represent themselves in their best light. Oh my God. I'm hearing they just said because they thought you were too stupid to see the truth. They underestimated you. And they are regretting it. They're regretting it. I'm telling you right now, they're regretting it. Because I can feel their energy. It seeps into the reading. Creator, what is the Hanged Man? What is the Hanged Man? What is the Hanged Man, Creator? Taking that? Yes. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, yeah. Okay, so yes, in the Hanged Man position, you hung yourself up until you got clear and saw this is a bunch of bullshit, and you released yourself from here. You could easily walk out of this, and you did. You did. Look at, oh my gosh, look at under her feet. There's a trail of water that leads out. Follow your emotions. The fastest way to the truth is through yourself. The fastest way to the light is through you. But you have to tell yourself the truth. You have to be honest. There was an affirmation. You brought yourself an affirmation of justice. Absolutely. And it's causing somebody else disaster, destruction, self-destruction even, because whoever did this to you is now left, like I said in the last reading, karma has the last laugh. Absolutely. Someone's left carrying their own shitty garment that they constructed when they tried to fuck you over. And now this, negativity is very, very sticky. And their own negativity, whoever you're in relationship with, Aquarius, whether this is your bullshit that you did to somebody else, or if this is their bullshit that they did to you, their actions, their own intention, their own jealousy, and I'm feeling they were jealous of you, they were insecure of you, they wanted to take from you, they wanted to diminish you. Their own negative intentions are now sticking to them. Negativity is sticky. Okay? And it's seductive because the lower nature will be like, do this to that person, do it. And you'll get it. And we masters know themselves. You have to know yourself. So a master knows what it's like to be an asshole. They remember their worst self. What does the Christ say? You must be as wise as serpents, but as harmless as a dove. So as wise as a serpent, what does that mean? Knowledge is just knowledge. It's potential. You carry knowledge, therefore you carry the potential. It doesn't become wisdom until you act on it. So wise as serpents. So your greatest mistakes are your biggest teachers, are your greatest forms of light. How you learned the truth about yourself was through your greatest mistakes. How you yourself lied, lying, stealing, cheating. How you yourself lied, stealed, and cheated. And when you learned from that, you became a wise serpent and a harmless dove, because you never want to make that mistake ever again. And you've got the wisdom in you now to choose differently. That's what that scripture means. You have the wisdom to choose differently. Your lower natures no longer control you because you learned by them. Whoever did this to you didn't learn by them. They're busy blaming, deflecting. It's their fault, it's his fault, it's your fault. Except this person is a fucking narcissist because they cannot see themselves. Oh, I just heard damage control. Man, no shit. So someone sees you as brutal, and somebody else who you were dealing with, this is what you got clear about when you put yourself up in the hanged man position. Somebody will always continue, or in the near future anyway, right now and in the near future, maybe the distant future, they will continue to be deceptive, manipulative, and all talk. This person knows how to meet you in the higher dimensions, but they can't maintain it because they're a freaking con. And you see the truth. You see the devil. You see the deceptive devil energy. And you've released yourself from bondage. You've released yourself from the bondage that this person puts you into through their bullshit. And you released yourself.
Oh my gosh. I am so, oh, you guys are incredible. I'm so proud of you guys. So are your guides. So are your ancestors and your descendants. New deck. Creator, what is the Six of Swords? What is the Six of Swords? I don't have to clarify that because it's pretty clear to me, but it may not be clear to all of you, so I just want to clarify it. Just for the sake of clarity. What is the Six of Swords, Creator? Yeah. You released yourself from a state of like self-sabotage. The way you manifested in your life wasn't always to your own benefit. Almost like, yeah, like self-sabotage. And you've released yourself from this kind of manifestation energy. This, you will never manifest in this way again because you told the truth. And you told the truth. What happens when we tell the truth? You know, when we hear ourselves tell the truth about what we have been complicit to. According to Padre Pio, we were born with contracts to angels and also contracts to demons. Padre Pio, his gift was with the power of confession. He had the true gift of tongues, which meant whatever country he went to, he was automatically given the language of that country, even though he didn't speak that language. And it was for the purposes of confession. And because when a person confesses what they've done, they break a contract with a dark angel. Okay? And that's what you have done. You will never have this kind of manifestation energy in your life ever again. Ever again. Not in the same way. Ever. This has given you the ability to begin rebuilding your life. And this is what's coming up in the future energy. This is still the past, but it's building into the future. You're going to be new desires that you always felt were out of your reach are going to now be within your reach. Oh my gosh. That is beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. And you have reached, like, you're done with being burdened, but you are exhausted. I'm feeling this could be you or no, this is you. This is you. You're exhausted and you need to give yourself some time to rest, enjoy, because this is what's coming towards you in your future is happiness. You will be acknowledging how tired you are, how you need to just break away from this process and just rest. Warrior, you are a warrior. You are a warrior for truth and for your own soul. Warrior of the soul. Oh my gosh, that's what I'm going to name this reading. Warrior of the soul. Right there, okay. The Lover's energy, beautiful. Creativity coming in, creative energies coming in. Oh, not only that, but your capacity to ground your visions. the capacity to ground your visions. And what does that mean when you ground your visions? It means you can land them on the earth and begin to unfold them, begin to fulfill them. Your creativity is going to bring you a lot of abundance, a lot of charity, a lot of generosity to give to others because of what you've learned, because of the wisdom you carry within you. You are going to have a lot to offer people, a lot of knowledge, or not even knowledge, a lot of wisdom from your own experience. And whatever way you're going to be creating, whatever you're going to choose, or however you want to create in the future, that is going to give you a lot of abundance. But so will the happiness, the fulfillment. Yeah. You know, as you rest still, you're still going to be kind of, you are a medicine healer, because even though you're resting, you're still going to be in process. I laugh at that because that's my own energy. Like I promise I'm going to rest. Meanwhile, my mind and my soul never really stop processing. So that's it. You're still going to be, even though you're going to be in a state of rest, you're still going to be processing, and you're going to be very, very guarded and possessive of your newfound freedom and happiness and fulfillment. You're going to be very careful about who you let into your life. Yes, 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 yes. Absolutely. And what is the Queen of Cups energy? And this is the final outcome, not the final outcome, but the outcome that you are moving towards, that's also moving towards you gravitationally, okay? Because you've changed the magnetics of yourself, of what you pull into you. So this energy is coming towards you. These are beautiful because they line right up. Yep, they line right up. It is beautiful. This reading is so balanced and incredibly beautiful. Okay. Oh my gosh. Yep. Queen of Swords with the Queen of Cups. Where was that energy? Queen of Swords with the Queen of Cups. So this is what you developed when you were initiated into this process of healing. This is what was developed within you when you found peace, and you're going to be carrying this forward. Yes, this totally aligns. Queen of Swords with the Queen of Cups, starting brand new. Have a brand new beginning. Like the universe and your own higher soul, yourself giving you a second chance. The Queen of Wands. Oh my gosh. Yep. Okay. Queen of Wands. You're very determined. In your future, you're going to have a lot of joy, determination to keep moving forward, and a lot of courage. Courage in ways that you never had in the past, but you do now. Oh my gosh. But you're still going to have your moments of moodiness and disappointments. You're still going to be still going through a state of grief. You're still going to be going through the ups and downs of what you're letting go of. And that's normal. That's normal. Okay? That's normal. So the most of this card is positive, but you will have remnants of grief, of just grief, grief, disappointment of how this didn't, your relationship of who you've had to let go of, how it didn't work out, that's normal. Please allow yourself that, because that will further you coming into this new energy. If you push against this and try to stop this, this will also slow down. So you need to allow room for this, allow for this, and everything will flow. Allow the High Priestess. Okay, let me explain this. The Creator's asking me to explain this. The High Priestess, you see this spiral within her hands. This is indicative of the yin and the yang, the negative, the dark and the light, the negative and the positive, the duality, good, bad versus good, evil versus good, light versus dark. Dark has a splash of light in it, and light has a splash of dark in it, and they spin. It's like a spiral, the duality. The High Priestess trusts herself because she trusts her conflicts. She understands the purpose of the duality contained within the whole. The whole of what? The whole of your life. The whole of your experiences. So trust, allow your High Priestess to navigate. When this shows up in your life, it's okay. It's okay. Give this a voice. And this will open the way for more of this also. More joy, more determination, more loving support of yourself on this new path. Okay? Trust your light and trust your dark, and you do. You see how they both serve you. You are no longer polarizing only to the good. That's called, Debbie Ford wrote her book, The Dark Side of the Light Chasers. When you chase only the light, you're not in the light. You're running away from your darkness. So the darkness still has you. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. So that's it. That's it. I'm going to leave the reading here. You guys are incredible. You guys are on your way to mastery. That's all I can say. For those of you who resonate with this reading, you're on your way to mastery. Alrighty, you guys, you take care. Thank you so much for the honor of reading this reading. This is incredible. And I'll see you guys in the next reading. You guys have a beautiful day.